everyone, welcome back. In today's video, I am going to be talking about a topic that is very personal to me. It is something that I have come to understand in adulting, in my adult life. It's something that we adults might skip just because we're so busy with life. But this topic is a call to action. It is a clarion call to everybody who is hustling and everybody who is trying to make ends meet and take care of other people. You also need to take care of yourself, buddy. You do. And that's why I said this topic is personal to me, because it's something I have also experienced. There was actually a time in my life when I was so focused on taking care of my family. Not to say that that's a bad thing, but even while you're taking care of your family, it's also very, very important to take care of yourself. Because at the end of the day, you still need to be fine to be able to cater for your family, right? So that's what I'm saying. And self-love actually has a whole lot of discomforts. I'm going to tell you things that are going to make you a little bit uncomfortable, but they are things that you should actually practice, and everybody knows that the truth is bitter. But at the end of the day, it does not take away the fact that it is the truth. So today I'm also going to share with you my own personal experiences and things that I do to make sure that I love myself every day. The first time I thought about making this video, I asked myself a lot of questions. I actually did a lot of research before making this presentation. It took a whole lot of thinking and a whole lot of watching other videos, reading books, just trying to get more information about this topic because it's a bit personal to me. I also have my iPad here, and this is because I don't want to actually forget any points. I'm going to read what this says about self-love. Self-love is about accepting yourself fully. Don't accept your height and not want to accept your skin tone. You need to love everything about yourself. You need to accept yourself the way you are, especially the things you can't change. For the things you can change, please work on them. But you need to accept yourself fully. Oh my God, it's raining. Jeez, I've not even started this video. It's been raining all week. Anyways, it's not going to stop us from making this video. I'm just going to go ahead. So I was reading. Self-love is about accepting yourself fully, treating yourself with kindness, and understanding your worth. It's not about being perfect, guys, but appreciating who you are, flaws and all. Self-love is really about taking care of yourself. I'm going to start with taking care of your mind. People don't know how important it is to actually take care of your mind. Your mind is such a powerful force. There was a particular point in time when I'm in the kitchen, I'm cooking, and I focus on the stress. And it started getting to me. The cooking became frustrating to do, And then I'm just like, these are things that I've been doing for a while now. And why is it now that I get frustrated by doing the same things? And it's something that, I don't have a chef, so of course I have to cook. But then I started getting frustrated cooking, and I didn't understand it while it was happening, but I needed to take care of myself. That was basically the one thing that was just missing in the equation. I needed to stop being frustrated by it. I needed to find a way to enjoy the process. So guess what I did? I went back to my old habits of playing music while cooking, and it's, music has a way of elevating your mind. It has a way of relaxing your senses. It has a way of making you enjoy whatever it is you're doing. So if that helps, it's something that you should definitely try. Listening to music when you are alone in your thoughts and you are prone to having some negative or bad thoughts, then yes, please listen to music. Find things that would give you some positive energy. If you like going to the gym, please by all means go to the gym. Singing around the house, singing in the kitchen, while cooking or while doing dishes is one of the things that I really, really love. And it helps me to weight off stress. If that's going to work for you, please, you can try it. It's very, very relaxing. Trust me, you would actually forget that you are being stressed or you're actually doing something and time is passing and you're actually enjoying yourself. Music has a way of calming our senses, it has a way of making us forget that we are in an uncomfortable place. Sometimes it elevates your mood. Listening to music is one of the ways to weight off stress, especially mental stress, when your mind is clouded or when you're feeling frustrated about something. Listening to music is going to help you. This brings me to my second point: positive affirmations. One of the most powerful tools for self-love is positive affirmations. Every morning when I wake up, I look in the mirror and I tell myself, you are worthy of success, you are beautiful, you are strong, you are intelligent, you are a lion. I keep saying all these things to make sure that I start my day positive, I start my day feeling fearless. These things are actually very important because when you go out there at the end of the day and you don't believe that you are strong, you are positive, you are worthy of success, it's going to make you play small. You need to believe that you're worthy of the big things, you're worthy of life, you're worthy of everything that is good, and you need to work as if it's coming, as if it's just right around the corner. That's how you have to work. Now, these affirmations are going to help you build your confidence in yourself. It's going to make you believe more in yourself. Look in the mirror and tell yourself these things and believe them, because you are actually worthy of success. Everyone was born worthy, including you. So why are you underplaying your potential when everybody sees all these good things in you? Everybody sees that, oh my god, this person is going places, and you're just sitting there feeling like, oh my goodness, can I do this? Am I worthy of this thing? Can I actually pull this off? And other people are there overestimating your potential, and you're the only one not seeing what your true potential is. So positive affirmations are going to help you see yourself in the light that you want to be. You want to be strong, you want to be independent, you want to be Jesus baby. You have to manifest all these things. And when you manifest them, you believe them. Those things actually have a way of elevating your mental state. Because when you walk into a room of people, what your mental state is going to reflect immediately. Some people become shy, some people become socially awkward. I am socially awkward. Oh my goodness. I always get socially awkward these days because I feel like I am changing. So basically, I have advised myself on some things that I would like to change about myself. I want to be nicer, I want to be more smiley. So all those things that I want to change about myself, when I get into a room, I try to practice them. So I try to be nicer intentionally. I try to be more, receptive. I try to just be all the things that I don't want to mention everything right now, but that's what makes me socially awkward. So it feels like I am trying to maintain steeze and composure, and still trying to be normal. It's crazy, but that's what it is. Anyways, it's an important part of self-love. You need to be okay mentally so that when you go out there, you are able to stand confidently and actually speak your truth. Do you understand me? So positive affirmations are actually very, very important, and you should actually practice them every morning. It might feel awkward at the beginning, but with time, you'll get to enjoy it, you get to believe it, you get to live it, and it's going to really, really elevate your self-esteem. Trust me, once you start saying these words to yourself, your brain begins to internalize the information and feel, oh yes, I am. Now let's talk about self-care routines. Self-care routines are important parts of self-care. It might be having a nail appointment every month. It might be reading a book. You have to just sort of create some routines that help your mind, that help your body, that help you as a person. Do you understand? You need to grow yourself at every point. You need to always grow yourself. And growth is a continuous process. It doesn't have a defined period. You need to always grow, and you need to always evaluate. You need to look back and check the things that you've done in your past and look at how far you've come. It's part of your self-care. You're caring for yourself, you're caring for your future. You need to read books so that you expose your mind, you learn new words, you get more information, you become more intelligent, you speak from a position of knowledge, not of ignorance. So reading a book is also a good way to take care of your brain, take care of your mind. You need to also take care of your skin, you need to take care of your teeth, you need to take care of your finances. It's part of your self-care. Sometimes we get lost in our work, we get lost in the activities of the day because we're so busy chasing money bag and all. And we're doing all this work for what? For our dependents, for our next of kin? No, you need to take care of yourself first. It's really, really crucial. So please create a self-care routine, and from time to time you can amend that routine, but please create one and stick to it. Do things that are going to make your body feel happy, that's going to make your spirit feel happy. Ensure that you're always doing things that elevates your mind, that takes care of your body, that actually calms your soul. You know what I'm talking about, right? Set boundaries. Yes, I'm talking to you. Set boundaries. Setting boundaries is also a part and parcel of self-love. I want you to be comfortable to say no when you feel uncomfortable about something, or when you are in a place where you do not want something. Feel comfortable to say no. Feel comfortable to set boundaries. Surround yourself with people that respect your boundaries and uplift your spirits. Don't accept things that you don't like. You don't like something, somebody does it the first time, you keep quiet. They do it the second time, you keep quiet, and then one day you just explode. Why? Because you didn't set those boundaries. And please surround yourself with people that respect your boundaries, not people that would mock you or that would want to still step on those boundaries that you have created. Don't. If you're not okay about with something, say no. They're not going to kill you. Nobody's going to kill you. The worst that can happen is they'll get angry and you guys will never talk again for that 1 hour or for whatever. But set your boundaries. Don't allow negative energy in your space when you don't want it in your space. Whenever you're talking to somebody and the person is trying to get so much information from you and you're not comfortable with it, please stop that conversation right there. Don't go further with that conversation. You don't need that conversation. Don't say because the gist led there and then you now over shalayi. Guy, you're going to hear that news somewhere else. You're going to hear somebody else that's going to tell you that thing. Embrace your imperfections. You are not perfect. That person you're also looking at and you're also admiring is not perfect. So please embrace your imperfections. You're not the only one in this game. We cannot have it all. We don't have it all. Okay? Nobody has it all. So embrace your imperfections, and for the ones that you can work on, that you can change, please work on them. If your imperfections have to do with your character, for example, please find ways and intentionally make efforts to change those bad characters that you have. If they have to do with your body, probably you have a big scar and it makes you uncomfortable and it makes you sensitive. Embrace it. It's your body. There are models out there that have big scars as well and they're making a hell lot of money. You guys know what I'm talking about. They're making a hell lot of money because they've accepted their imperfections, the things they can't change, and they are focused on the things that they can change. Do you understand? So please embrace your imperfections. They are part and parcel of you. Reflect and journalize. Take some time out to spend time with yourself in a quiet room, not pressing your phone. Drop your phone and listen to the silence. Reflect on your day. Just calmly think. That's a very safe space to calmly think. You have more clarity when you think in a quiet place, when you spend time listening instead of speaking. You actually get to know some things about yourself that you didn't. Journalize too. Journaling is good. Write down things, take pictures, keep track of things. Like for me, I actually write out my weekend itinerary on Friday nights. I write it out and I paste it on my wall. I write all the things I'm going to achieve that weekend because I have a 9 to 5. So my weekend have to be optimized to the max. So yes, I'll write all those things down and I'll tick them as I go. I have a marker and it's on a big sheet of paper. I'll write and then I tick as I achieve. I don't get to do everything on the list every single weekend, but at least I have direction and I know that I have a target as well. I consciously work at it. I consciously try my best to achieve those things. It's a great way to track your progress. Celebrate yourself. Please celebrate yourself. I know sometimes it feels like we're not doing enough. We're not performing at our optimal self, like we can achieve more. But please, for the little things that you achieve, celebrate yourself consciously. Because you are better today than you were yesterday, and it counts. Because 1 + 1 + 1 + 1 + 1 keeps adding, but if you're doing nothing, then it does not grow. So no matter how little your growth is, it's growth. It counts. It's important. And for those little wins that you have along the way, celebrate them. Not every time you're beating yourself up when you tried something that didn't work or you have a bad day, For the little things too that you actually achieve, maybe it's as little as stocking up your house with food. It's a huge achievement, especially in this economy. And when I say celebrate yourself, I don't mean throw a party, but for the little wins, for being able to achieve all the things you wrote down you're going to achieve. Celebrate yourself for it. Pat yourself on the back and say you've tried. Even on some days when you can't achieve everything and you know you've done your best and you've done sufficiently well, celebrate yourself. You didn't achieve everything, but yes, you still achieved something, and you still achieve something, that makes a huge difference, okay? So please celebrate yourself. It's important. It's part of self-love. You need to love yourself, guys. You need to love yourself. Those your next of kin that you are saving all this money for. Sometimes, please just go out and do something different. You don't have to sleep in your house every night. Take yourself out to a hotel, lodge, buy food. You don't have to cook every day. I'm serious. And the last thing I'd like to point out is please forgive yourself. I know there are times when we fall short of our own personal expectations, but you need to move past it. You can't dwell on it. You've tried and it didn't work out. Or you even failed yakata, like you did something that you are very ashamed of, that you feel like you could have done better, you could have made better decisions in that moment. And maybe it even led to something that is drastic. You're still all you've got at the end of the day, so you need to forgive yourself. I know it's going to be hard. You look down on yourself and feel like, oh my God, I'm a loser. Look at what I did. I messed up. People go to jail and they come out and they become better people and they begin to pick the pieces of their life and actually make something great of themselves. That's because they've forgiven themselves and they've decided that I'm going to be better. So you should be able to do the same thing. You didn't go to jail. So all those little mistakes that you feel like you could have done better, or maybe it's a huge mistake. Even if it's a huge mistake, you still need to forgive yourself. Don't beat yourself up for too long. Feel bad, be sober, but you need to move past it because it's going to affect your mental health. So please, forgive yourself. It might be something that you don't want to share with anybody. You feel so ashamed of. You feel like people are going to judge you if you tell them. It's okay. You don't even have to tell anybody. But you need to grow. You need to move past it. And the truth is that from time to time, we're always going to fall short of our personal expectations. So from time to time, you also need to forgive yourself. You always need to forgive yourself. Refresh the forgiveness. Any day you mess up, you feel like I should have done better. Maybe you hit somebody's car, for example, and you feel like, oh my God, I should have done better. And you start beating yourself up, and then it's not even good for your mental health. So you need to let it go. You need to move past it. If it's something you have to pray about, please pray about it. But you need to forgive yourself. It's a huge and important part of self-love. Okay? So make sure you forgive yourself as many times as you have to. Loving yourself is a continuous journey, and it's okay to take it one step at a time. I hope these tips help you on your journey of self-acceptance. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you've picked one or two things from it, and I hope you're going to practice some of the tips that I left in the video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, and put a comment down in the comment section to engage with such a lifestyle. Thank you so much, and see you on my next one.